Hello, today we are going to be making a finger out of cardboard that mocks the actual parts of a finger and how it works. So it's kind of like a biomedical engineering type design. If you're interested in that field, you might want to look into this because you kind of get to learn about the different parts of a finger and what they actually do and how they actually work. So this is what we're going to be making. When you pull the string, it moves the finger, which is just like how your tendon moves when your muscles pull your finger up. So each of these is like the case around the inside of your finger. And this is the muscle and the tension, the string. And then this rubber band represents the tendon right here that's on your finger, as you can see right there, because it's like the outside. And each of these is like around the muscle. So you get to see how the finger actually works. If you want to look into the exact mechanics of a finger, you can look it up and you'll see that it actually relates to this pretty well. So what we're going to need to make this is some cardboard and tape, scissors, a straw, a rubber band, and some string. So I'm going to move this all over for now. We're going to leave that here for reference. I'm just going to start by cutting out some cardboard. We're going to need one big piece and then 3 smaller pieces. You don't have to cut them to an exact size. Just try and make one a lot bigger than the other. Okay, so here I have the 4 pieces that we're going to need. It's going to end up looking like this. All right. So the next step, what you want to do is take a piece of tape. If you're using something like Scotch tape, it might not stick as well, but it will be a better size. If you're using duct tape or I'm using masking tape, but duct tape probably would work best. But what you're going to have to do, since these are skinnier and this is thick tape, I'm just going to cut it in half this way so that I can get the right size. So you just want a long piece of tape. So I'm just going to keep this one over here. And I'm going to use this piece to connect all of the pieces of cardboard. So you want to lay them out how they're supposed to be, like this. And you're just going to put this piece of tape across all the fingers. All the pieces of the fingers, I guess. All right, that's good. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect for it to work. As long as they're connected, then it should be fine. Okay, so the next step is you're going to go to the back. You're going to grab your rubber band. You're going to cut it. And you're just, for now, going to tape the rubber band here. Make sure that it's taped on really well and it's not going to fall off. Okay, that should be good. And then you want to make sure that there's tension in this rubber band. So you kind of want to pull it, and you want to hold it and tape it when there's tension. It doesn't have to be crazy. You don't want the rubber band to break, but there has to be some type of like pull here. See how this is kind of like coming up now? That's good. That should happen. So grab some more pieces of tape. So you're going to do the same thing with some tension, and then just tape that down. Once you've taped all three, you can just cut off the end of the rubber band. Okay. I'm going to flip it back over. The next step is to get your straw. You're going to need to cut it into 4 pieces. They should be about 1.5 inches each, but you can kind of just guess. Just don't make them longer than these. So I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter. So I'm going to go right there. And right there. Okay, perfect sizes. The straw might go crazy a little bit. They like to jump away as soon as you cut it. So what you're going to do after you have these 4 pieces is you're going to get your string. So it doesn't have to be that long. So the piece just has to go from the end, and you want it to go over here. So you're going to tape it, cut it right there. And now you have your piece of string. So what you're going to do is get all 4 of your pieces of straw, and you're just going to put this through it. It's a little bit annoying to string it through, but I'll just speed up the video so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. Okay, now that you've strung on all 4 of the pieces of straw, what you're going to do is go to the top here. You want to lay them out on each panel, and we're going to tape each one on like this. Okay, so we're getting towards the end. What you're gonna do is take this string, you're gonna flip it over. Be careful not to pull the string through all the way, but you're gonna pull it a little bit from that side. And you're just going to tape it onto the back. So you wanna take this, tape it down here. Okay, so that should be everything. So now when you pull the string, the finger should move. This part's just, there we go. And it's like pulling like a finger. It's not perfect, but once you give it a few tries, it usually gets better. If you're having any problems, you can kind of just troubleshoot. You know, I might have made this too tight, so I'm just gonna release this, and then it should be a little bit better. Let's see. There you go. And now you have a working finger. It's not really like a real one. It's not what it looks like, but it works just like your actual finger works when you're making this type of motion. So that concludes the video. I hope everyone enjoyed. Thank you for watching.